Novak on how to stay out of tax trouble. Today's topic is confusion over EINs. So let's jump right in. EIN, Employer Identification Number. So the first point is, I wish they didn't use that name. The name itself causes confusion. So you don't need to be an employer to use or have benefit of an EIN. Any business, even a side gig, a side hustle, can and probably should have an EIN. You get an EIN simply by logging onto the IRS website, Google get an EIN. However, let me caution, there are several scam websites that are designed only to look like the official site and collect your personal private information. So be very careful. Make sure you're on the irs.gov website when you apply for an EIN. Second point is that a EIN, the purpose of it is to communicate back and forth to the IRS. And if you have employees, you must have one. Otherwise, it may well be optional. We recommend that you have one because otherwise you're going to wind up putting your Social Security number out there to the public, to the state, to other agencies and entities where you really don't want to do that. You don't want to be putting your Social Security number. So an EIN, it's best to get an EIN and use that instead. Often the next step is to open up a separate bank account with the EIN. Again, you don't need to do that, but you can do that. So that's a help. Finally, and for wrap up our minute, confusion came up this morning already, which is what inspired this episode, with a expanding business, already in business, already has an EIN, but there was confusion and questions. And the point is that most questions that come up, most confusion can be resolved by actually reading the IRS EIN letter. Or if you don't have it, it's important to get a replacement letter, which is easy to request online, but they send it by mail. It actually is a paper letter. And you should have possession of that if you have an EIN. And then second, what you want to do is look at the two sides of that. On the right-hand side of the letter will be the number. On the left-hand side, you want to see exactly what business name is listed and exactly what person is associated with that. And then, assuming that you're a business registered with the state, almost all businesses are, compare the name of the person and the name of the business exactly to see that they match up. I'm amazed at how many times I find mismatches, which lead to confusion and filing problems later on. So that's enough for today. Thanks for tuning in. I welcome any comments, feedback here on social media, or reach out to the taxproblems.cpa website. I'm easy to reach. And I will be back tomorrow with another Tax Minute.